There are more things in heaven and earth that you could ever dream up in your philosophy, Horatio. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Duke Doom. Halloween is around the corner, so today's topic will be death and ghosts. Ghost stories have existed since the beginning of time. Mouth to mouth, books, and lately the internet. But is there any truth behind life after death? Is the night just dark and spooky, or is there ghouls running around out there grabbing your feet in the middle of the night, sighing in your ears when you're about to sleep? I have a theory. It's raining today and I can hear the rain splatter against my thin roof. What a perfect day to talk about the supernatural. Halloween is, as I said earlier, around the corner. A time when the veil between the living and the dead are extra thin. And as I said earlier, ghost stories have existed since the beginning of time. But is there any truth to all these stories about ghouls that go bump in the night? It made me think. If 1 million people say that beans taste good, they probably do. Am I right? So, let's say that 1 billion people say they have seen ghosts. Now you can discount 9 millions of those. They are liars and frauds. Some percent are probably just misinterpreting their surroundings. A piece of cloth in the night can seem like a shroud. A rock in the forest can look like a goblin. So if you discount those people, we still have a lot of people who have said that they have seen ghosts or experienced the paranormal. What does that tell us? Well, it tells us that all of these people from all over the world cannot lie. So there must be some truth to it. It does not matter if you are a hard non-believer. You have to take into account that many people who tell about their ghostly experiences have nothing to gain from it. Now, I'm not the person who believes in every single person who say they've seen a ghost, especially if there's some gain to be found by it. Like mediums who demand a lot of money to contact relatives that's passed. But those rare occasions when someone, a friend, someone you really trust, sees something they cannot explain and that science cannot explain, you have to take in consideration that they might be telling the truth. I have my own theory about ghosts and what they are. I think that when we die, we turn back to energy. But not energy without will or mind. It's still you and me, but without this mortal coil, so to speak. Now I think that after a while we go on, maybe reincarnation, but some stay behind. Maybe they get lost, maybe they don't want to go on, maybe they're just curious to see what we are doing here. But it's still you. It's you. And therefore, not all ghosts are kind. Because even if you're dead, you're still you. And if you were a bastard in life, you will still be a bastard as a ghost. Well, at least that's what I think. So, I'm going to tell you a story. It happened to me 25-30 years ago. I was heading home from a friend in the wee morning. I think it was 3 o'clock. It was summer, but it was dark, and it was a fog that had spread across the island. Now I was on a moped, and on a stretch of road out here on the island. There's the ocean on one side and a high mountain on the other, or a wall of rock. Now the fog was so thick that I could hardly see in front of me. But when I rode on that road, I saw two people going in front of the bike. And I slowed down and I thought, hey, I hope they move. I saw them pretty clear. And I honked my horn, and these two people stepped aside towards the rock. And when I passed them, my headlight shined on the mountain, and there were no one there. They have simply disappeared into thin air. I can tell you, I rode that bike like a bat out of hell home. Another time it was the same situation, more or less. We have a huge oak on the island, which is called the Ghost Oak. It's rumored that they hanged people there during the Russian invasion in the 1700s. And I was going home early one morning. There was a lot of fog on the ground, and I could see an old man standing just at the root of the tree. And I didn't know who it was, but I saw that it was an older man, so I waved, because that's what people do out here. Everybody knows everyone. But the man just took a step back and faded into nothing. I can't explain this. Was it a trick of the fog? Was it an over-imagination? Was it simply a ghost? I've seen a lot of weird things that I cannot explain. So, with this, I hope that you get a great Halloween. And I will show you, I will post some pictures after this video, so stay on, of some of the most famous ghost pictures I could find on the internet. I'm not going to explain them. I'll let you be the judge, and you can see them for yourself after this video and decide, are there just tricks of the camera? Is it someone's imagination that's gone wild? Or is it something far beyond this life? I wonder. Well, anyway, this was just a short little video. I hope that you have a lovely week and a nice Halloween. I will see you in the next video.